wonderful viewers. Welcome back to my channel. Today I had a wonderful conversation with Shruti, an experienced English trainer. Despite some audio challenges, Shruti and I explored the crucial topic of unemployment and how spoken English plays a vital role in overcoming this challenge. So watch this insightful conversation where we shared some valuable tips and inspiration to navigate through the hurdles of unemployment. So let's get started.
Employment, India has been facing that issue for a very long time these days. Our population is greater than the number of jobs available. So what do you think we can do to solve this problem? Do you have any ideas?
Yes, unemployment is a major problem in our country, and as you said, population plays an important role, and it is the biggest reason for unemployment. And for this, not only population, we should change our education system, and we should, rather than focusing on acquiring degrees, we should focus on acquiring skills. If you are skilled enough, then you have enough opportunity to get a good job. And in India, half of the population is dependent on agriculture, and agriculture is not so developed in our country. So we need to work towards it. Cottage industry, small industries, mindset also. Like in India, people have a mindset to seek job rather than generating job. So if we develop ourselves in such a way to generate job, then it will not decrease. It will not only decrease unemployment, it will increase our economical situation as well. See, Zomato and Swiggy, both are like they think about problems and they solve problems. Like people need food at home at ease, and whenever they want, they can order and they get food at home. So this is a problem with people, and they come with an idea, and now we are getting food at home. So not only they have solved the problem, they generate employment as well. So many people working on for Zomato and Swiggy type of companies. So in this way we can solve our unemployment problem.
I think the third point you're talking about is entrepreneurship. Starting your own brand, starting your own company, so that you get to employ a lot of people.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know one reason why Indians aren't fond of doing that? Not just Indians, but yes, I think in India it's a more talked about thing. There is one reason why Indians don't start their own companies.
Starting economic situation of financial problem, I can say, ma'am.
Yeah, financial problems. Also, Indians want stability. They look for government jobs. They look for central government, state government. They want pension. They want something set that is already there. They don't try for looking for something new. So when you start a startup, it's very risky. So there is no stability. Indians want stability.
And a comfortable life, ma'am.
Yes,
because
a comfortable
in
life.
entrepreneurship, you have to face different type of challenges in every step of your journey. So we should be active 24 hours to lead your business. So people have that type of mindset. I want to just live a peaceful life, a routine life. So that's the problem. Yes, ma'am.
Also, it is not very easy to know whether your startup will gain good money or not. There are a lot of risks involved. It might become good. See, Zomato, Swiggy, even though they are about the same thing, they are almost equal in terms of we use Zomato and we also use Swiggy. So, and they are generating a lot of jobs, even though the salary is not that much. So, see, Ola, Uber. So we have things like that. We have Instamart. We have online ordering apps.
Yes.
So a lot of shops like that. But people don't prefer unconventional jobs like this. So you can either be a teacher, a doctor, an engineer, a CA. Some things like that the Indians are very fond of.
Yes.
Unemployment, we talked about it a little bit. You're very clear about what you wanted to say. I like the way that you explained that. I think in the last couple of years, unemployment rate has dropped a little. Do you think the government can do anything to help with that?
Education system is very important because growing up we never understand how to develop our skills. We just learn theoretical part, not practical part. So we must learn how to implement these things practically in our life. So first thing is education system. Rather than focusing on just acquiring degree, we must learn how to develop yourself in such a way that if you go to seek a job, you must get that job because of your skill, because of your personality, your communication. So it all matters a lot. And problem solving ability.
Okay, so there is one more reason I think some students are struggling. Education is free in many states. We have government schools, right? So all the people graduating from government schools, so there are schools that are in English mode, English medium schools, but we also have schools, many schools in native education. So native education, what happens is if a student studies until 12th standard in native education, in what language will they do their college degree in? English, right?
Yes, this is this is the problem arise, and that time English plays important role, ma'am, because we learn in our mother tongue, but when it comes to higher study, we face especially regarding English. So that's the reason. In government school also, yes, it's important. We know our mother tongue. We should be proud our mother tongue, but English should also, speaking English, communication skill will be mandatory for in every school.
You said, let's imagine the difference between a student who has studied in English medium throughout his life until college and is searching for a job, and the student who studied in native language until 12th standard and then did college and searching for a job. So there is a difference in skills, right? The person who studied in English would get a better chance of cracking interviews because now everybody wants English.
Yes.
And the native medium student will struggle. I think it's the government's fault. Because, yes, like you said, it's native language is important. We can have one subject for that. Like learning Hindi as a second language, learning Odia as a second language, or whatever state you're from, we can learn that as a second language. And then everything else should be in English so that the students do not have, they are not disadvantaged. Do you agree?
But one reason I also figure out, ma'am, poverty is main reason, ma'am. If you don't have food to eat, will you send your kids to go to school and in better education to get better education? So your basic, when your basic needs will be fulfilled, then only you will give your child for better education. So poverty is also a reason.
I think poverty is not the reason for unemployment, but it's a different reason of why students are not getting education. So then what we can do is that poverty in Tamil Nadu we have a scheme. We have this midday meal scheme. I think it is popular in other states too. Students, when they come to school, you get food in the afternoon. You get a healthy, nutritious meal. So because of that, parents are motivated to send their students, children to school. At least they get one meal properly.
One meal properly.
Yeah, so that would motivate them to send them to school more. They also have other, not only the midday meal, sometimes they give them snacks, they give them supplies. It is might not be the best there is, but something is happening.
And one more thing, ma'am, I want to add, it doesn't matter what is your background. Many people who came from a very poor family, let's see, Abdul Kalam Azad, he is the president of India, but he became in a very family. So it shows your ability or your mindset. If you have a willingness to do something in your life, your background, your education, your everything. So all are excuses for person if you want to achieve something. So that's what
Abdul Kalam was one of a kind. Because not everybody can be like that, but he faced a lot of obstacles, and the result why so many people know him today is that he worked hard even though he had obstacles, and he achieved something. Not everybody can do that. That's why he's unique.
Yes. So
And Shweta?
That's what his inspiration for all Indians.
Yes. So you said he is President of India. Who is the President of India now?
No, ma'am. He was the President of India.
Yes. Past tense.
Yeah. And Murmu ma'am is President of India.
Yes. So that is the difference. Present tense and past tense. And you said we should proud of our language. We should be proud of our language.
We should be
Proud of our native tongue or our own culture or language. Be proud is you're missing that verb there.
Be proud.
Yeah. Otherwise, I like the way that you're speaking. You have good way of pronunciation. Not many words are incorrect. You have a good tone. You try presenting. Your presentation skills are nice.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. I want to know about your journey, how you reach at this level, and I want to know, are you from English medium background or from?
Yes, I am from an English medium background.
Oh,
yeah.
From childhood, you studied.
Yes. I think that makes a difference because we have a lot of time to learn English. People who study from a native medium, they study only from 12th standard or so. So a lot of time is lost. I think that is one reason. But I'll tell you more about my journey the next time we meet because our session is going to end now. If you had asked me this question a little bit ago, then we could have talked about it. So I hope we will get another session. We can speak a little bit more.
Yes, sure, and very knowledgeable session for me. And
I'm happy that you enjoyed it.
We need to talk with the person who is better than me and who can identify my mistakes. Okay, Shweta, while speaking where you are lacking, so you need to find out these things and work on it. So
yes. I'm happy to have met you, and again, like I said, I look forward to having another session with you.
Same, ma'am. Same here.
Take care then. Bye bye.